Hello and welcome back to another Geared Up Garage video. My name is Jay, and in today's video we're going to be stripping down Slugsy, getting it ready for paint. This is going to be a great one, guys. Check this out. So, for those of you guys that are just joining us, this is Slugsy. This is our one of three P-cab top line Scania, one of two in existence and the only one in the country. She's a rare old girl, and over the course of the last few videos we've been doing a lot of work to this truck. So if you want to see the progress and you want to watch the whole series for this truck, check out the top right hand corner and you guys can see it there. Some of the things we've got to do in this cab today: got to repair the grab handles, well, the holes for the grab handles, because as you guys can see here, they're completely destroyed. They're just gone. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to be able to repair these. Probably going to try and pop rivet it or like weld something to it, and then like pop rivet it or put a nut or something on there and weld like a nut in there, so then I can put the bolt through. Maybe try that. We've got Peter coming down later as well. Peter's helping me with my Renault. So maybe Peter can give us a hand on this as well. Also got to take off the top light bar and all of these front plastics and panels as well. We've got to get all of that done. And then we've got to start sort of masking up and getting everything ready in this video as well, which is going to take over a couple of days to do because I've got Ant and Ollie coming down to help me prep this truck. So this video is going to be the prep, next video is going to be the paint, and the last video is going to be the whole thing coming back together. Yeah, hours and hours of work are going into this, guys. So we've got a lot to do. We're going to have to sort of mask and prep all things like this up, you know. And this is actually broken in here, so we could do with finding another one of those. You know, all the little things that have got to be done. We've got door dents in there to fill in. There's a lot of work that's got to be done on this today. But we'll start easy, and then we'll work through to the more difficult. So the easiest thing to start with at the moment is taking off these front grille panels and kind of going from there, really. Okay, so we've got bolts all in there. We've got a strut there, but that'll pop off, or that should just pop off. I'm pretty sure they come off. That'll come off. This will unbolt here, so we can take all of these panels off. These can all be painted on the floor. The bumper, we'll probably take that off as well. I mean, that's cracked and actually damaged in there, so that'll need a repair as well. There's a lot more. Once you start getting around this, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to this, like a lot of prep work and things. So yeah, it's going to take a lot of time. Thankfully, we've got things on donor cab all the way over there that we can rob off and chop and change. So it might not be that a lot of these panels go back on. Some of them we swap about. It's things like this as well. Look, like that's all got to come off. That's just completely knackered. So yeah, we're starting it. We're starting the rebuild. Also, just want to say that we have no idea what we're doing, by the way. We are complete novices at this. This could all go really wrong right at the end. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. But yeah, we're all pretty novicey. Okay, that should be all of these out. This should just kind of lift out. Oh, okay, yeah, literally it just pulls. Oh, let's lift this out then. Yes. So that means the next thing we've got to take off is this panel here, this top panel here, and we've got to find one of these things to go in there. Slugzy's actually missing one. If you look, that side's got one and that side hasn't. So we are going to need to find one of these, and I don't know if the other cab's got one. We'll have to have a look in a bit. It looks to me, this panel here, this plastic piece, is just held on, hopefully, by these two bolts. And then we can actually keep all the struts and everything still on. That'd be quite good. We've got that top panel off, but just check this out quickly. I just thought this was really weird. So these are twisted. These are twisted. And these little bolts here is how you take it off. That's so strange. Why would you do that? So we have taken off this headlight around here, which is absolutely had it. This over here, these steps, are literally hardly held on at all. Two bolts in there. I reckon that all comes out, which is great. That'll be out. Then we can take the headlights out, bumper off, and that's pretty much the whole of the front stripped out. Okay, we're going to play spot the problem. Ready? I mean, other than the fact that it's Slugsy, but you know, ready? Let's play spot the problem. Pause the video and leave it in the comment below when you see it. Yeah, for those of you that are not mechanically minded, hello, welcome to the club. It should not look like that. That is very, very bad. That is intercooler delete. So that is gonna need a new intercooler, 100%. That is, I mean, look at the state of that. That is completely and utterly pancaked. I mean, I can literally just, like, it's gone. There's nothing left of this. Had it. So, anyone that's trying to take out a set of 4 Series headlights, for the step surround, you've got one there, one there, one there, which is behind the headlight. So you have to take the whole headlight out first, and then the bracket will come out afterwards. I just spent the last like 10 minutes trying to figure out why it wouldn't come out. So, also have a look at this. Look at this for a wiring job. Look, what? I mean, what is going on there? I don't even know. We're going to put it back to classic set 4 Series headlights, I think. I don't want the R Series ones in them. I might put R Series ones in my 4 Series, in my V8 maybe, but I'll do a better job wiring it than that. Scania, me and you are having words. What is this all about? I want to take the headlight surround out. Okay, no problems. Undo the bolts around the outside. Oh wait, look. What is that all about? How am I? There's a arm there. How am I supposed to get that out? Scania, why? And on the back of that discovery, I've decided to make the executive decision to leave these on when they're being painted, because I cannot take them off, and I'm not spending all day messing about trying to get them off. That can just be painted on there. Anyone looking to take off Scania 4 Series wings? Turns out there's a hidden bolt, and it's right there. And funnily enough, it's a different size on the other side because someone has had this lorry apart before. I don't think we've ever had the cab over on the channel with Slugsy before, so should you have a look at Slugzy's engine? So never before seen is Slugzy's engine. This is a 4 Series Scania straight 6 engine. And I've never seen one up close. I've seen a V8 up close, obviously, because I've had mine over, which we've done on the channel, but I've never actually had the engine open, so it's cool to have a look at it. What I propose we do is we give this a good clean at some point, and it might unlock a few more of Slugzy's secrets that also lets us understand a bit more about this truck. We're going to have the cab over again because we've got to do that intercooler now, because that's gone. But I also want to show you this. I'm thinking of making Slugsy from 0 to hero, and this is how we're going to do it. Okay, this is the turbo. Well, that's the turbo, and that's the exhaust run out for the turbo. So I think straight down pipe, and then up and down the chassis, and give her a side pipe, guys. Should we give Slugsy a side pipe? Let me know in the comments below if we're side piping the Slug. All in all on this truck, it doesn't look too terrible. I mean, we've got quite a bit of oil coming out the side of the headers there. But that's to be expected for an old girl. So we might get Darren to look into that, because it's probably that one of the gaskets or something on the bottom's gone. I mean, that there looks quite wet and fresh. So it might be just worth giving that a go over in the future. Other than that, it all looks pretty tidy under here. Someone loved this lorry. This lorry, I don't think these were painted like this from factory. I mean, obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like this engine's been painted. And someone obviously loved this truck once upon a time. And it's still in pretty good condition, I won't lie to you. Like, alright, she's a bit rough on the outside, but underneath, solid old girl. One wing down and one to go. Light bar is off. The top shine down bar, I don't know what that's actually called. It's not a sun visor, but it's like a sun visor. It is off. I really didn't want to cut it. I spoke to a couple of my mechanics before I did it, and they were like, Jace, don't worry about it, just cut the thing, like, the looms had it anyway, so just do it. But I feel a bit rotten cutting it, really, but such is life. I mean, this is broke anyway, you can see that there. That's completely had it, so that's coming off next. And that is more or less from the front, that's it. There is this to do, which I haven't quite figured out why. That won't come off yet, but I will figure that out. Okay, so we're going to try and use as much of the old parts as we can. This top bit is actually okay. There's not really a lot of damage, it just needs a paint, and that'll all come back. That's absolutely fine. On the other hand, yeah, this has been dead a long time. Look, you can see that. This has been absolutely, that was gone when that was put on there. That is it. Pretty much the front stripped off. Just got to take off that mirror now. It shouldn't be hopefully too difficult to do. Right. Okay, as you can see behind me, it's all off. The reason I'm standing over here is because I know the wind noise is quite bad, but I will just show you anyway, because that is pretty much most of this part of the section gone. We just got to do the same the other side now, and that is it. We should be on for a winner. So these, as I said, we're leaving on. This is all off now. I had to take the air dryer filter off just so I can put that back on now, just so I could get all of this out. But yeah, it's been a mission. To be fair, we've only been going about 2 hours, so we've done quite a lot in 2 hours, so I'm pretty happy with that. We're gonna get the other side stripped down now, and I don't think there's much left to do. Okay, we've pulled the cab down, because for today, that is all I'm gonna do on this. Obviously not in this video, we're gonna carry on, but for me today, that's all I'm gonna do on it. We've still got to take all of the black stuff off it. We've got to sort the dent out on the door, and obviously we've got to get a lot of this stuff painted. So we've still got a long way to go with it, but we're slowly making progress now. Okay, so it is a brand new day. Ollie is with us, and we are tackling this rust right up here. Right up here is what we're gonna do. So yeah, we'll pull this off, and then that'll expose the gutter rust in there on the lorry. And then we've got a little bit to do on the inside of the cab as well. Ollie, you're almost qualified for this. Safety squints. Yeah, boy! Safety first. So, Ollie is currently filling in all of the little holes and the other bits of rust as well that might need doing around the whole cab. In the meantime, I'm going to go and find some rust protector, preferably in white, so we can make sure that none of the rock comes back through. Again, guys, we have no idea really what we're doing. We're just giving this a go and hoping for the best. Oh, now it's time for the rust protection. You're right, fella.
Where's where
Lee is taking matters into his own hands. He's going to get on top of the roof of the cab because we found some bolts that just lead to nothing in the middle of the cab, which we'll show you in a minute. We've got these rubber things to take off here, and Ollie's mad, like the bolts that lead to nowhere are just, one of them's there, and there. So please don't go through the roof. Right, and now all we do is just take the ladder away and leave him up there. Cheers, mate. See you later. Inside of here is the bolts that lead to absolutely nowhere. All right. You all right up there, mate? Hello? Ollie was just saying that he thinks these holes are holes to hold the air horns in, and then that's your air hole there. Hello? Hello, mate. So that's why they've done that. We're going to have to obviously figure out a way. We've got, as much as obviously I want to keep the cab dry, we do need to make sure when we paint the cab we don't miss anything. So we are going to just leave those holes for now. The weather's supposed to be all right, and the cab should be painted pretty soon. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't be too bad. But as long as we can do that, it's absolutely fine. And then we'll get the cab painted and it will be okay. We're going to try and use as many parts as possible. And then after that, oh, he stuck his finger at me. Stick something else through the hole. Ollie is back. It's another day. And Slugsy is very, very nearly completely stripped. All we've got left to do now is the mirrors on the side and the mirror at the top. And that is it. The cab is pretty much done. Naked. So let's get it done. Mirror. Deleted it, mate. So we've got... big drop down. We should have on the floor here. Yeah, 3 pieces. Everyone thinks, and when I first took off my first 4 Series mirror, everyone thinks these are broken inside because they come out in 3 pieces. But no, they are actually like 3 pieces inside. So there you go. But yeah, that definitely needs some. Yeah, that needs some grease. That's seen better days. So we'll put some grease back in that. Concentration on his face. You can see his left eye twitching as he leaves the torque bit left in it. It's lefty loosey, righty tighty drive. She's coming drive. Sorry, that's the wrong channel. Oh, there's bits falling out of this. Oh, lovely job, drive. Oh, lovely job. That stuff, it's like, that's the paint, I think, repowdering, like.
Be a cowboy because girls never dream about sleeping with a lawyer.
Oh, have you heard the new song, Ollie?
No.
Do you want to hear the new song? Oh my gosh, what a stance. Hang on, is this another one of Ollie's dodgy positions?
Rounded off,
Really?
Allen head.
No way. What, someone else? Oh my God, man. Is there anything on this truck, anything at all, that has not been messed with before us or just not put back properly? Oh. There is your culprit, and as you can see, that is very rounded off. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this nitrile glove and we're going to push it in the hole, smack it down with a hammer with a bit in it, and then try and see if we can use the gap in there to give us enough friction to get it out. And Ollie's going to do that because he's volunteered as tribute. One man, one bolt. Who will win?
It's good if you do it in the hole.
I often struggle with that. Lucy. That's it, Drive. You've got this. He's in the hole. Oh, okay. It's a bit stuck, is it? If you believe in Ollie, in the comments below, my man can do this. It's one man versus a mirror. Come on, Ollie. Concentration on his face. You doing it?
I feel stranded it.
Fucking give this a go now. Yep. Should we see if this works? Smashed a multi-spline in it, so that might do it. Yeah, that's turning. Ollie, it's turning! What's up? Yeah, boy! That couldn't even afford me. But whose idea was it to use the multi-spline?
Mine.
Yours. That is what we call teamwork. I don't know how I'm going to get the... Hang on, a bit might just slide out, actually. Are you good there, Drive? Oh, did you just fart? Ollie. People eat their dinner when they watch this. Sunday, 5 PM, watch Ollie fart. Are you good there, Drive? Do you need a hand? Like mental help or just normal? Oh, he's got it! Oh my God, he's got it. Mirror off. Whoa, I look freaky. Ollie, check this out. Ollie, look at yourself in the mirror, look. You look like one of them, like... I don't know why I'm finding this so amusing. Okay, and with that, this cab is entirely stripped. We've gone from the very beginning of this video where this was pretty much a lorry down to, well, it looking hardly resembling a lorry. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to strip this ready for paint. So we're going to prep this ready for paint. So what that will do means we'll be sanding it back, filling it, priming it, and getting everything ready and masking it all up. But we're not going to do that on camera because the process is going to take quite a long time. The next time you're going to see this lorry should be either the interior going back in it or the thing being painted. Like we'll do an actual painting video where we go and paint it all. So yeah, we've still got a hell of a lot of work to do, but we've done
on TikTok.
Yeah, keep an eye on the TikToks because it'll be here. And it'll be here on YouTube as well. We're going to be trying to smash it out as quickly as we can. So it is booked into Swedefest. So we're hoping to debut it at Swedefest. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, you like, and Ollie, what they got to do?
Send 20 quid. No.
The legend has it, the ghost of Geared Up Garage haunts this very workshop. Some say they can hear him crying while the slave master Jason makes him work.
I ain't so sure that they got that wrong. I got a V8 underneath me, riding out the highway like it's a wild